Hey guys, here's my new zero-turn mower. Well, new to me. So it's a John Deere M653 that I bought from a buddy of mine, and it needed a little work, so I took the engine out and cleaned it and fixed it and put it back in. And luckily it runs great now, and I got these awesome cushions. If you can't afford an air ride seat, these cushions are memory foam from Amazon, made for like office chairs, and here's a backrest one. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome now. Yeah, these were like, this was like 16 bucks, and this is like 24 bucks. So them air ride seats are like $500 or $600 sometimes. So that was my fix for that. Engine's running great now. It's all cleaned up. No more leaks. It was leaking oil and hydraulic fluid. I fixed both of them. So now the only thing we need, if you guys can see, I need a chute blocker. So, you know, commercial mowers a lot of times have like a metal flap that goes down and there's a handle that sticks up. And I don't know if this came with one, but I think this might have just been to attach the plastic chute, but I'm not sure. Maybe it had one. But they're like, even just the cheapest one, they're like $250. So I can just imagine the John Deere one, if it had one here, it'd probably be like $400 or $500 even, because some of these parts, you know, are crazy when they're John Deere and certain brands. So, yeah, so to save $250, we're going to try to make one. And we just got to make a flap of metal, and maybe I'll put some thick rubber on it. And we just want it to swing down, and it's got to be able to swing up out of the way of this. And we have to be able to open and close it somehow. So my first idea, luckily I have junk and stuff sitting around all over. We do have a Subway Turbo Chef oven that I was going to throw in the scrap trailer. It's very heavy, so we could toast our Subway sandwiches. These things are worth like $3 grand when they're working. So we could cut that up if I had to. But look, this is from the dump too. I grabbed this from the dump one time. Stainless steel, like a turkey fryer basket. Some people will be sad that I cut this, but I grabbed it from the dump. I did a little test cut here to make sure it wasn't going to chew up my angle grinder. Look, we can use this. There. See, we can use all this stuff. Look, it even came with thermometers. Wow, this was a good score. We can check the temperature of my my tractor. What else do we got down here? All right. We might need this. We're just going to use stuff that I already have. And I'll give myself a little bit of a budget in case we have to run into town and get bolts and some kind of hardware of some sort. Kitty, come here, Kitty. Are you going to be helping today? Probably not. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to kind of start doing some stuff and stuff will happen. Let's just get this door to, let's just cut a piece of this. So it just goes right here. And we'll think of how to attach it, and we'll get it to flip up and down, and then we'll have to think about a handle. So let's just do it one step at a time. This is going to be really loud, so I will turn the volume down for you guys. I did a test cut because sometimes this stainless steel is really hard to cut. It'll just melt this blade down. I mean, chew it down, because it's stainless steel is so rigid. Okay, let me cut a piece. Man, angle grinders are the best. Make sure the edges aren't hot. Angle grinders are just my favorite tool. Can you believe that? How much blade did we lose? Oh, we lost a little bit. It stayed pretty nice though. We lost about 1/4 inch of blade. All right, so what do you think, guys? Woohoo, pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up these edges so I don't get cut. They're sharp, what do they call it? I don't know, ridges, burrs. Okay, so we want it to go boop. We need it to get completely out of the way, like this. Let me decide what the next step is going to be, and then I'll get back to you here. Okay, here's the update. So I'm actually not going to use this piece, but don't worry. it made me discover something else we're gonna do with it, or with a similar piece. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna hang these. I already have. I have a bunch of them actually. So I'm gonna see if I can just drill 2 holes in each of these, just as small as they need to be, so I can get a screw in there. And then we can make a flap that just goes straight down, and it'll flip up nice like that. So let's just do the hinge idea. And so instead of using this curved piece like this, I'm gonna take this vented section right here of the Subway oven, because look, it's got the little vents, because you're supposed to have a little bit of air movement through these blockers, these chute blockers, so the whole system works how it should, you know. That's what they said, the experts. So I'm gonna cut this out and use it for this, but look at this. So back here we have the bent up muffler guard so you don't burn yourself. Check it out. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what? I think the bolt holes are even gonna fit. There's like bolts right there. So I'm gonna cut a bigger piece of that and curve it, and we're gonna have a stainless steel, really nice looking heat shield there. So let me get that ready, and see, I'm sidetracked. Let's bolt that on quick. Okay, so see, we got some more little stainless steel to work with. I'm gonna have to cut this down. This is too far around, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that down a lot. Hey, there we go. See? This is awesome. Look. Yeah, free. And that's stainless steel, so that's never going to rust. Okay, now we got sidetracked, but that's done. So, okay, look, I already drilled 2 of the bolt hole, or the holes for the hinges. And I just wanted to show you how I can actually get through this big steel deck with just a normal drill. I just have a glove on for extra padding, because the trick is to push really hard. Let's see if you guys can see. Oh yeah. You push really hard, but you don't need to go very fast. Make sure I'm where I want to be. Oh yeah. See? Easy as that, even with this thick steel. So I just put in like all my body weight on it. That's why I put the glove on. Okay, I'm gonna drill 1 more, and look, we have perfect bolt holes to bolt these on then. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna clean up the bottoms a little bit. Okay, for now this will be fine, but these, I would rather have like a hex nut topped bolt, but they didn't have really small bolts that had like the hex nut heads, but I'll just see if I can get these nice and tight. I'm adding a washer, which I already had. So far, uh-oh, is this one reachable? Okay, there we go. I'll get that a little tighter with a bigger screwdriver. I just barely got that one started. It was right over by the edge. Excuse me, edit that sneeze out, editor. Which is also me. Okay, Okay, look, that's pretty nice. I guess a lock washer would have been probably a little better, but we'll see. That might be plenty, plenty to hang on. Okay, these ones will have to go smooth because there's no edge for it. So let me get these two on here. There we go. I'll secure them when I know we're tightening stuff down for good, you know, in case I have to take these off for some reason. Okay, I forgot if I said already, but, oh yeah, I said I'm not using this. We're going to use this section right here. So, let's just hack a section of that off. Hopefully I've been aiming good. You guys are on my head. That's silly. Why are you guys on my head? Okay, can I just pull this out? That'd be kind of nice. Here, let's see. Let me see if I can just take this side off. There we go. Uh-oh. This is some weird... That is some weird, star bolt thing with actually a little pin in the middle, like a special tool, you know? There we go. Okay, awesome. Now we can kind of get a visual. Yeah, this is going to be great. Because this is still stainless steel. And look, it's going to have little air vents that are going to still direct the air, you know, direct the air back. So that's really cool. I feel like I'll have to, let's see. I'm hoping to leave this factory cut edge. Unless it's going to be too long, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? If I can cut it right, if I can cut it right below here, I think that'll might be okay. Oh yeah, it would have to be, because look, the wheel. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut it a little bit below there. And we'll go from there. Oh wow, I never really looked into the inside of that Subway oven. Oh my gosh. Oh, is there a bunch of copper in there? Oh. The thing weighs over 300 pounds. What is this stuff? Is this copper in there? I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Okay, let's find a good spot and I'll cut this up. Okay, there we go. We can shine it up a little at the end. Okay, now it's a little better. Yeah, so see, we don't want this to catch on anything, so it'd be better if that was a little smaller. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's, I'm just gonna mark it with, here, we could scratch it with this. Yay, we're doing this for $2 so far. I think the little handle's gonna be important. You know what? I'm gonna grab a marker so I get this how I want it. All right. Let me get this mounted on here and I'll be right back. Alrighty, last hole. If you ever have to drill stainless steel, like thicker stainless steel, you could use a little bit of oil to keep the bit lubricated. I think it helps with like friction. The main thing is you've got to keep the bit cool. So you're not supposed to go very fast. Got to get it started though. This is pretty thin though. So I just use massive amounts of pressure. Okay. Alrighty, look at this. This is cool. Then that we're on to the hard part though. Figured out how we're gonna open and close this. Wow, this is cool though. Okay, let me get this bolted on here. I'll be right back. Yeah, wow, look at this, guys. This is awesome. Look, it already stays up. Wow, this is cool. Okay, so I'm gonna round this off. Oh, I wanted to point out, look. See, do you guys remember how big this was when we first looked at it? Here, let me add a photo. Look at how much it is ground down from cutting the stainless steel because the metal's so hard. Okay, let's put a little rounded edge on here so I don't stab my foot on it. Okay, there we go. So step one, which is really, really awesome. I just got some fuzzies on here because I was cleaning the grease off of it. There we go. Step one is done. That is really cool. So I don't know what I'm going to quite do, if I'm going to have some weight to it, like add a big thick rubber to the back of this so it's kind of heavy, or I might even use magnets. So let me decide what I'm going to do and I'll be right back. We got to figure out how to open and close this. Here's the magnet that I'm mounting in it. Let's see. So I'm putting it right in this corner here. Pop this little washer on there. Drop the nut twice. Drop the nut twice. It's very important. You got to follow the steps. Holy cow, this is funny. I can feel the magnetic energy through the screwdriver. All these I'm going to tighten up good when I'm done, so don't worry about it. I just want to make sure everything's working before I tighten everything down too tight. Okay, there we go. Ready? There we go. Holy cow. Look it. And honestly, just to get a slightly cleaner edge, okay, there. So I see I made a flatter edge on there. Oh yeah. Holy cow. That made it really strong. Wow. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. And if I needed it stronger, I just make this edge flatter and bigger. You know, a flatter face. There we go, guys. Okay, we got magnet. So now we need an apparatus to swing it open. And we might just use another magnet to stick right to this. Just like that. It depends how, well, it depends what we use to keep it open. So we gotta think about it. Okay, I figured something out to do with a handle. So I got 2 holes drilled right here and a piece of one of these really cheapo little fence post things that I already had. And I'm just gonna bolt it on right here. So got 2 bolts that fit. Okay, there we go. So we got the fence post attached and I got a magnet attached right here. And as this flips up, it'll attach to this flat spot. He's right there. So see, we got magnetic up and down locking. So I think this is plenty far open, so that'll be fine. And I made sure I was able to reach it. That's the only thing. It's gonna be a little bit of a reach, but I think it's all right. So, and then I made this top part a little bit more narrow because I got this little, I don't even know. I think it was like the side handle for like an angle grinder or something. I think I have just extra one. So let's see. Let's see if I did this good enough. Okay, does it clear? Look at it. Yes. Without stabbing my hand. Check it out. There we go. It clears. Okay, let me go up in the mower and see if I can reach it. Here, I'll get you guys off my head. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I can reach that. Check it out. Oh yeah. And we'll see if it gets vibrated loose or something. I can make the magnet stronger by making a bigger flat spot there. And I can make it stronger also by the flat spot that I make where that magnet attaches. So there we go. Easy. And I only spent $1.99, so it was just all stuff that I dug up. Yay! Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. So I guess it's getting a little late, so I won't test it. So we will test it in the morning and make sure it works and doesn't kind of vibrate, and see if the magnet idea actually is feasible. So we'll see you in the morning. Hey, it's morning. Now we can be loud, which is good. Okay, hey, I made a slight adaptation here. I came out this morning and I had the deck up, and when I went to put the handle up, I realized it changes this distance, which is stupid that I didn't think of that. So watch. So right now the deck is down, so it works perfectly. But look, if the deck is up and I still want to mow with the flap open, like a field or, you know, really tall stuff or something, then it hits right here. So this magnet wasn't touching. So quick fix, I just added another magnet. Boop. So now we can use it whether it's up or down. And I always, we always just mow at the 3-inch mark anyway. And so I'm not quite sure what would happen if I adjusted these. But yeah, so keep that in mind if you're trying to think of where your magnets might attach, if you're going to try something similar. This is just to give you guys an idea of how I'm doing mine. So maybe you can kind of brainstorm and get some ideas of maybe to how to do yours even better. So maybe by the time I do another one, because I might get one more zero-turn mower, maybe I'll come up with a different way to do it. But this is cool. Let's test it out. I haven't actually tested it. So let's keep it up like this and let's go mow. Alrighty, here we go. Dude, that was awesome. It works great. The reason I'm testing it out on the road here is my yard is already mowed and my yard is tiny. Look, you can see where right where we shut it off and turned it back on, or you know, closed it and opened it. So see, I had it open for that little span right there. It was closed all along here and it was open there. Dude, it works perfectly. Oh, look. Oh, that's fine. It kind of clogged. Oh, yeah. A little bit of grass sticks in there. That's fine. And see, this is very uneven, bumpy, you know. Okay, here's a car coming, so let me get back on the mower. Okay, let's drive back to the house. Woohoo! We did it! Yay, we did it, guys. Yes, I do have too many cars in my driveway. I'm selling 2 of them. This one's already sold. This one I gotta fix. And that will be sold. Then I can buy more mowers and stuff. Editor, edit that out also, please. Okay, hey, I'm really excited, guys. This is cool. Obviously, I could use a couple, like if I was going to do it again, or what I learned is, oh, geez, that's actually a strong magnet right there. Obviously, beefier. So if you had a nice, really thick piece of metal here, really heavy hinges, I was going to say syringes for some reason, really heavy hinges, bolts, a big thick piece of steel almost like this, and heavier magnets, you could have like a really beefy one of these, you know? So I might either do that on the next mower, or the next time I make one of these, I might either make a beefy version of this, or I was thinking about making a flexy one. So using just a big piece of thick rubber. Like I think I have a rubber mat that's like, it might even be an inch thick, which might be too much, but it's like a cow mat or horse mat. Just having a big old flap of super thick rubber. That way, if you hit it on something, it'll just blook, you know, it won't rip off. So obviously if I hit something with this, it's gonna crinkle like a pop can. So, but see, it doesn't stick out any farther than this, you know. See, actually this will hit when it's closed, look, this will hit before this. So that's actually really nice. So awesome. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next DIY project, or when we do something else. So hit like and subscribe. We'll see you guys. Bye. GoPro, stop recording.